Edochie meets Mr. Obasi beaten by street boys. Welcome to my YouTube channel. If this is your first time of visiting my channel, do well to like and subscribe. Well, Yul Edochie has been asked to take actions or to do something pertaining Mr. Obasi's plea. You could recall Mr. Obasi made a video where he was saying a lot of things and he revealed a lot of things too. He said Judy Austin has deprived him access to his children for like 10 years now, that he has not set eyes on his children, and that he has been begging, pleading, and asking Judy Austin and people that know her or that are in contact with her that they should please tell Judy Austin to grant him the opportunity to train his children by himself. And that the funny thing is that Judy Austin does not have the children with her and he doesn't have the children with him. So who exactly is with the children? And that Judy Austin can do everything for money, but let it not be that the children are no more. And he said a lot of things. He made a lot of revelation. People are not saying Yul Edochie that is not about coming out to post a video or make videos with Judy Austin. You should come and tell Judy Austin that he should grant you access so you could send Mr. Obasi's children to him, because this is a man like you and you wanted Yul Edochie to do or to act reasonably, but then Yul Edochie has proven beyond all doubt that he's not interested in acting reasonably. Yes, Judy Austin has made Yul Edochie become a puppet, so Yul Edochie would always do Judy Austin's bidding. Imagine Yul Edochie giving Judy Austin access to his social media. Judy Austin is the one managing Yul Edochie's social media page, and you think it doesn't speak volume about how vulnerable Yul Edochie is when he is with Judy Austin. This same man that was claiming to be Odegu or be Odogu has become Odiego. He has become Odiego. He's no longer the man people know. He's more than 40 and people are expecting, and there's this saying that if you are 40, they fool forever. They were expecting Yul Edochie to be more mature, but then he doesn't, or he have proven that he won't be mature. And now people are always reminding Yul Edochie that even if he has done bad things or things that people have really or heavily criticized this past year, that if he wants to correct his wrong, he should at least grant Mr. Obasi this access that he has been pleading for a long time for. That he should grant Mr. Obasi the access of being with his children, reuniting with his children. But instead, Yul Edochie is not even showing any improvement. He's not even showing any will to become a better version of himself. Instead, he wants to swim in this controversy. He wants to enjoy controversy. He wants to do everything to be controversial. Like, I keep asking, I keep wondering, like, to what extent will this controversy be for Yul Edochie? To what extent? And now people have thrown support and they've given backup to Mr. Obasi. They've given him backup and they've made him understand that he is not alone. Because he is not learned, because he's not a popular face or he's not famous like your Yul Edochie, the actor, because he doesn't have the fan base and the rest, Yul Edochie and Judy Austin were feeling they would ride upon that privilege and do a lot of things to him. And now people have shown support, that they were going to support this man financially and otherwise to making sure he gets whatever thing he has been pleading for. Because he has come with quietness and he has told Yul Edochie and Judy Austin they should grant him the opportunity to take care of his children. That any day he wakes up and he doesn't, or he realizes that he has not had this unity with his children. When he realizes that he doesn't have this unity with his children, he says that day becomes so bad for him that he cannot even do anything productive that day. And Yul Edochie and Judy Austin are in this whole scenario, in this situation that they've seen Mr. Obasi, they are not even perturbed. They're not even feeling they're not being guilt-stricken because of they feel they have the fame, they have the name, they have the fan base, and there's nothing that will be done to them. And now people have thrown support, and Yul Edochie has been invited. Amidst this situation we are in the country, they've decided to invite Yul Edochie and to petition him, to know that he has a petition to finish or to face in court. He has a petition because that is what he listens to. That is the only language he listens to. That is the only language Yul Edochie listens to, being petitioned in court. And now they've told him that Yul Edochie, you're being petitioned in court, and this case was not filed by May Edochie, because he feels May Edochie is the only person that would file a petition against him. So people have decided to support Mr. Obasi. They've tried to throw their support behind him to make sure Yul Edochie get the judgment and the punishment he deserves, because he has been doing a lot. When I mean a lot, he has been doing a lot despite everything. All the things that they've been telling him to do, to avoid, to stop, he has refused to stop. How would you imagine? How would you explain that this man, knowing fully well that he's doing these things and these things are not good, and May Edochie filing the divorce is not out of place, because she has actually endured the torment, everything Yul Edochie brings out online. All the people that say that May Edochie is blown out of proportion, if you were in her shoes and they are doing a lot of things, the same thing Yul Edochie is doing, would you accept Yul Edochie back as your husband? That's to show that she's not blowing out of proportion. She's actually doing what she knows is right for her and for her sanity. Because every now and then, Yul Edochie is just out there to trend. He just wants to be controversial. He just wants to be the talk of the town. He just wants to look relevant, without trying to understand that it's not everything you trend about. It's not everything you try to win. You don't have to be all defensive. And now Yul Edochie would have to meet Mr. Obasi. Because Mr. Obasi has a lot of charges against Yul Edochie. A lot. When I mean a lot, I'm not mincing words. A lot of charges against Yul Edochie. One, Yul Edochie went ahead to go and be with Judy Austin without even knowing that, or without recognizing his presence in Judy Austin's life. Recognizing the presence he had or he occupied in Judy Austin's life was the fact that he was legally married to Judy Austin. But no, Yul Edochie thought money can buy everything, or because of he's a famous or he's a popular actor in the Nigeria industry or in the Nigeria film industry, he can actually maneuver his ways, maneuver the court process, maneuver whatever thing he wants to do in life. But it doesn't work like that. It's not everything you win. That certain times you have to adhere to the law, to the principles. That is why these principles are there. That is why it is being made. And now people are showing their undying support at Mr. Obasi, because this nuisance that Yul Edochie and Judy Austin are creating online is becoming too much. Judy Austin is giving Yul Edochie back. Yul Edochie is not even understanding that he's a fellow man, he's doing this thing. Mr. Obasi came out to tell you, give me access to my children. Grant me the opportunity to reunite with my children again. Is it too much to ask? Why is it being so difficult for you to grant Mr. Obasi? Instead, you want to chase clout. Instead, you want to trend. And you're doing it at the expense of Mr. Obasi's happiness, knowing that this man loves his children, loves his family. You went behind him and you brought in Judy Austin. You did not tell Judy Austin to go back to her husband and you focus on your own marriage. You went ahead. And now this court process is really serious, because it's punishable under the Constitution of Nigeria for such acts. And I like how people have shown you that he's not the only one that have influence. That people that have influence in this world, in this country, that would use their influence to make sure justice is served. Law is no respecter of persons. You have to be strict and you have to adhere to the laws. That's why these laws are there. If the law is not made for it to be adhered, there will be anarchy. And Yul Edochie has failed to understand it. Instead, he's doing whatever thing he wants to do, all because of trend. Well, I don't know your reactions. I don't know what you think. Feel free to drop a comment. Your reactions, how do you feel? Feel free to share. And please, if you're not subscribed to my YouTube channel, do well to subscribe so you don't miss out on juicy celebrity and entertainment gist. Always stay tuned to Honest Mike for never leave your side. Do have a beautiful day and I love you so much. Bye.